5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve. This is Live with Neve. Iconic musicians, comedy, and God knows what else. Hold on!
Little technical difficulties, but not real bad. All right, here we go. Remove. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. It has been a series of repeat shows for quite a while. My God, that's lame, isn't it? Got to try some new stuff. Yeah, so it's been a while, and here I am. I'm in my wife beater. I'm definitely hot and sweaty here in the New York area. Let's see what we've got here. They've changed again, some interesting stuff. They've fixed up some ways to get info on the stage. So let's see what we've got here. Look at that. Amazing. We've got our crawl going. We have now some new things. Well, let's go into the media assets. I'm not sure exactly why everything just kind of stopped. But it happens. Now there's also some new things I can do. Like right now, it's just giving me some unnecessary information. Welcome to Live with Neve. I'm just checking, see what's here. It's all been slightly rerouted to make things better. Let's see what we have here. I have been banned on X for unspecified offenses. I think what happened is I followed some people and they followed me. And I had a significant number of people who were just, after following them and following me back and forth, they just weren't accessing the show much. So I ixnayed them and added some other people. I didn't do anything too particularly weird. I just, okay, stop sharing. Let's see if we can hide that. Get rid of that little thing there. And all right, so welcome. I've got to open up the comments. Again, I have not been behind the massive board. And as you can see, confusion kind of reigns. I hope if you can't hear me, leave a message. And I'm getting the comments up here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hi, everyone. Let's just test this out. Hi, everyone. So it is the 4th of July weekend. There's all kinds of wacky stuff going on out there. We have shock polls. Americans don't even know what they're celebrating. I have no way of knowing if that's true. What poll? Has anybody called any of you guys? I just don't know. Let's see. Present or invite. I'm going to try doing this just to share the screen again. Yeah. Okay. Window. We're going to do that. Go right here. And here we are. You should be able to see it now. Click. Yeah, look at that. What do you think about that, folks? So there's an active shooter, another lunatic running amok, apparently in Dearborn, Michigan. Once again, what a fun place. Hats off to my former co-host who's up in Michigan working hard. He's on his 3rd month of sobriety for anybody out there who's having problems with alcohol. I'm glad to see our former co-host, Irish, has been in recovery and is doing well. Okay, so we have the active shooter in Dearborn. A suspected shark attack at a New York beach leaves a swimmer's bone exposed. Which kind of bone? We won't get into that. Could be dangerous over the holiday weekend. See some other bones out there, I'm sure. Some bone heads. Let's see. If you're wondering why I'm wearing my new officially branded wife beater t-shirts, these are available. They're only $99 each. So if you need your own personal wife beating t-shirt, you can have one too. They're cheap. They have the Neil Van Erdy's seal of approval on them. Bill Pulte begins firing dozens of Intel officers. Bezos learns to work with Trump. Nothing's really beating the suspected shark attack. That's I don't know. You never know. It's out there. It might have been a Howard Stern attack, for all I know. Who knows? And did he pardon to what? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. That's like sounds really stupid. Clemency for Diddy. That to me is just like proof you can buy any damn thing, and I say that just cringing at the thought. Think about it, folks. What was all that Diddy shit about in the anyway? I mean, really, I just don't know. Let's see. Is that working out there? Can anybody see that? Yeah, I guess they can. All right. Look at there. Shabbat Shalom. What's happening, people? Hello and welcome to Live with Need. I'm just sitting here grazing the headlines on the Drudge Report. State of the states, Minnesota tops well-being in the rankings. I have a hard time believing that. I don't know, but I don't ever. I'm not a denizen of Minnesota. It's just not my kind of place. I don't know why. I think it's all the Somalis and all the shit going on. It's just too much. I just want a nice, quiet place, and what can I tell you? That's not at the top. It says here, life satisfaction is declining in all 50 states. I don't know about you people. I think that if you're the kind of person who lets whoever's in office or not in office make your life a freaking nightmare, you need to take some time away from it. Turn off the media, go outside, go find a beach and walk around, go out in the woods, do something, but just stop. There's too many freaks out there going crazy, and you got to chill out a little bit. I don't care what side you're on. You guys need to freaking figure out how to work together. People are more depressed, miserable, and distrustful because everybody's just doesn't buy the dream anymore. People who know better have seen what the country's evolved into and evolved from, and it's all screwed up. For the Democrats, you guys have become so left, nobody's going to vote for you. You're guaranteeing the right another win. And I will wager for anybody out there, if you don't believe me, I've called it this way for over a year. My friends who watch the show will know. Absolutely, but the point is, this is what people are reading out there, and there's tons of it. You got the Huffington Post on the left. So whether you're on the right or left, I personally, I don't care because both sides, in the course of my life, I'll just say this, because I don't want to get into arguments with people about this or that. I've voted for both parties in the course of my life. I've never missed an election, never will. I've always been kind of annoyed and pissed off because they're like weathermen. They don't freaking have any accountability. They get voted in, they get voted out. Obviously, I agree with that, Rick. But again, I'm just commenting, and my opinions are my own. Anybody is entitled to be offended or disagree with me. The only thing you're not allowed to do is make the host look bad. It's sort of like a Rush Limbaugh rule. And, I know people hate him too, but that's fine. I don't really care. The show I do is here for purely mine and your enjoyment. And hopefully, if you watch it enough, you kind of understand we're just poking fun at everything. I'm not going to get hysterical because I don't like hysterical people. I don't know. I get hysterical occasionally, but it's usually over, crappy food or just like anybody. I watch television and sometimes want to have a handful of Nerf balls to whip at the sort of idiots on the news channels. So yes, I do find in the Drudge Report, this is great, and we're all been waiting for it. We're going to see Madonna has been mummified, raised back from the dead, and is as a thrilling return to the dance floor. Yeah. Hey, hey, what are you, a Libra? Yeah, okay. So as far as all you people, are you miserable, depressed, and distrustful? I hope not. I really do. Regardless of who's in power, God, man, if you're letting that shit get to you where you're losing sleep and losing friends and ostracizing people and just being a shit. Cool it. It's not worth your aggravation and health. Yeah, everybody's entitled to an opinion. For you guys who think other people shouldn't speak their opinion because you disagree with it, that's the world, man. It's a tough world. It's full of crazy people, and you don't have to join the madness. And that's my opinion. Oh yeah, I agree with that about Schmucker. I think he's quite the moron. There's, it comes down to, where is all this money they're giving Tucker to go do this or that? Where is the money? Show me the money. Sitting here for 5 years schlocking this out. We are a music show today. The only reason I'm doing a show is to make a few small comments about the state of the world on this great 4th of July weekend. And I hope everybody out there is going to have a great time, going to eat food with friends, lots of beef. I hope everybody is going to see some family and friends and go out and act a fool. And here we are in New York. I'm looking out at the ocean and our harbor just north of me. I went out this morning. It was 5:30, 6:30. I don't know. It was very early. Sun came up at 5:30, so I was out an hour later. Drove up, and it was already mobbed with people. The boats were all lined up out in front of the base just north of us. It is an exceptional opportunity. If you live anywhere in the New York, New Jersey area, you really should get in your car and come down here. It's going to be an incredible thing. Now, really, to see it best, you want to be a little north of us, because tomorrow morning, my understanding is they're going to be driving out of where we're at, heading upriver under the Verrazano Bridge. Verrazano? No, whatever. The big bridge goes between Staten Island and Brooklyn. It's going to go up the Hudson River. There's at least 50 tall ships and a myriad of all kinds of other ships. So it's going to be really a great event. And I have a little story that comes up because today is pretty much going to be all monologue with a couple of breaks for an ad or two. But, this is like, I'm on, I'm right now on holiday. For those who don't know, I am leaving New Jersey and heading up to New York State. I'm heading up into the high country, where I will be broadcasting from a secure location. And probably won't be back until September, maybe the middle of August, but probably not till September. I've got a lot of packing to do. My studio is surrounded. I'll try and turn this. It's a mass of boxes and equipment. Some of it's being, and if you're looking for any Slingerland drum products, I have a bunch for sale. In fact, here you go. Check it out. This is a beautiful 1966 Slingerland snare tom-tom, am I saying? 2 nice Ramo heads. At any rate, every home should have one, so please check out Live with Neve at gmail.com if you would like a drum or a piece of rock and roll history. I can assure you that not one piece of this has been owned by anybody like Bruce Springsteen, although if you really are looking for the gear, I can find somebody to get a signature. Yeah. Okay. Bring your guitar over, $100. I'll get Bruce to sign it. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what we call creative financing in the radio industry. Find some shit to sell, which is what I got to do. That's really what it comes down to. I need a good product here. Any of you people out there in the world have a great product you want to pitch? I think you need to hire me. I mean, I'm popular with wife beaters everywhere. At any rate, so sorry about that. This shirt, I never come on the show. Anybody who usually watches the show knows that I usually am dressed, but it's so freaking hot here right now. The Jersey Shore, it's like 105 out. It is steamy, and I'm in the studio. The air conditioning in the house is on full blast, and it takes it down about 12 to 14 degrees. It's just hot as a bastard in here. It's like 85 and steamy. So I'm getting a little perky, and, I mean, what can I tell you, folks? Yeah, those guys, those folks over there are not to be trusted. That's all I could say. All right. So while I'm sitting here looking at media assets, I'm going to try and play something just to see why our intro just got like totally cut off. Oh, and heads up to our friend Leland Sklar. Lee, I'm glad you're out of the hospital. He had a dual hernia operation and is recovering nicely. But for any of us out there who know how much fun surgery is, it's just not cool. And our heart goes out to Leland. I hope his dogs are chilling around him, keeping him comfortable. He probably is not going to want to walk around or walk the dog for a few days, whatever that may mean in your head. Sometimes walking the dog is you have a zipper down, depending on how well endowed you are. Now, moving on, we have an ad here from a friend of ours in Ireland.
Like a melting flake of snow this year. I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Need.
I would have said it couldn't happen here. The people we
All right, all right. So I've got a little music I want to play. I have a friend of mine, Mr. Memphis Gold, who is he is a great guy, and he is a real mensch. And I heard a song yesterday, and I'm trying to find it. I had it queued up here. What the hell did it go? Maybe it's above where I'm at. Let's see. Yeah, a few things are a little different. Come on. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Oh, this was an ad. God, I hate ads. Let's see if we can move it forward. Skip. The guy couldn't feel his own feet. Go away. Okay. No, I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna hide that. And I'm gonna say I don't want to renew right now. Don't renew. Go away. All right. So this is a tune I've never heard by our good friend Memphis Gold. Memphis as well. He was mugged and accosted by someone a while ago, and that really was a bummer. We're glad Memphis is recovered and doing okay, and he didn't get robbed or anything too bad. Anyhow, we have a couple of new people are going to advertise, which is great fun. I won't say yet, but I got a couple of folks who've asked about doing a new ad, which we like. So here's some Memphis Gold. Let me cue this up and okay, here we go. This is a really cool tune by Memphis Gold. I think you're going to love it. All right, I hope you can hear it out there, people. Let me know in the comments, please.